It all started with Team F them kids. I was a strong part of Team F them kids. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Like, preview. Hey Kim's Click, I'm back again, and today I'm here with the long-awaited video. I'm about 6 months pregnant now, and I'm finally gonna tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant. It's crazy to even like say. I got on my mommy shirt, shirt. And it's so crazy how like I am just like being invested into this, and this is just like not what I had planned for myself. So basically, let's get into it. Let's just get into it. It all started with Team F them kids. I was a strong part of Team F them kids. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Like, I was safe. 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 I was not on birth control. True story. I was not on birth control, but I was still safe. I was very safe. I was safe. Not safe enough. I'm either very fertile or I'm just not safe enough. So here's how it all started. It all started in Miami, bro, for my birthday. Y'all know my birthday. July 27th. Last year I went to Miami, and I was telling you how I wasn't feeling good and how I had the Nacho Average 19-year-old birthday party, and I was telling you on that video how I wasn't feeling good. Neither of those videos did I know I was pregnant yet, but I was pregnant. So I wasn't feeling good, y'all. So it all started when we went to Miami. We got on a plane to go to Miami. Now, if you all have been following me for a long time, or just listen to any of my videos talking about my life, you guys know that I've been traveling since a child, a very small child. Planes, cars, you know, however you can get there, boats, I've done it, okay? So we get on a plane, and you know, I go to sleep like normal. Like, I'm going to sleep. It was like Jordan's first time being on a plane in a long time, so he's all like looking out the window, acting like a tourist. I was like, I'm gonna take a nap, you know. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. So let me stop, it was corny. But anyways, so I'm like taking a nap. So the cart, we flew Delta, so the cart comes around and they get drinks and stuff like that. So Jordan's like, babe, you know they got the snacks. So I'm like, okay. So I get up, I get me something to drink. I got cranberry juice, right? So I set the cranberry juice down. I had like drank all the cranberry juice and went back to sleep. As I'm sleeping, I just like start to sweat. I started to sweat. Like sweaty pits, like couldn't breathe, like instant panic. Instant like panic. Mind you, I've been flying my whole life. This has never happened. The first time I ever flew on a plane, I was sick. And I was like a baby. Like, I was a baby and I was homesick. I was not with my parents, I was with my aunties, and I was like sick. That was the only time I've ever been sick on a plane as a child. So I'm like, whoo, have it been a minute? Like, whoo, sweating, right? So it was just so embarrassing because, mind you, I had just went to Jamaica with my mom, and I was perfectly fine on that long flight. Miami was not a long flight like that. So y'all, so I get to sweating, so I like pop up, and I had my blanket on, my custom Kimberly TV blanket. You know, that blanket that got all the pictures of me, said Kimberly TV and the Ghetto Boutique. Subscribe to Kimberly TV, follow the Ghetto Boutique. But anyways, I'm like taking a blanket off and trying to take the jacket off. So in the meantime, I knocked the cup of ice over. Like, I knocked the cup of ice over. So Jordan starts yelling at me. And I'm going to throw my man under the bus. But his breath was bamming. Like, I don't know if it was like morning breath or if he had ate something. I don't know. But we was talking about in the vlog, if you watched the vlog, going to Miami before we got on the plane, we were vlogging. And he was all like, I didn't brush my teeth. That's what he said. He said, I didn't brush my teeth. And I was like, how you didn't brush your teeth? And he was like, your breath gonna be stinking from that hot dog. So when he started yelling at me, like the stench smacked me in the face, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. I was like, shut up. Like, shut up. I don't have time for this. But I couldn't hear because you know when you're on the plane, your ears pop. So my ears was like, Rrr. So I'm like, shut up. I can't. But I was like in slow motion, y'all. Like slow motion. So he was like, you knocked the cup over, blah, blah, blah. But everything was like in slow motion. So I'm like taking the cover off, like pulling my jacket off. I'm like, shut up. Because his breath was like going to make me vomit on him. And That's never happened before. So I was just like, is his breath really beating, or like what's going on? So I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. So it's Jordan's right here. I'm at the window seat. Jordan's here, and it's a guy right here. So I'm like, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Mind you, the guy was coughing and hacking the whole trip. I'm like, did he give me COVID? Like, what's going on? So I get out. I'm like going down out. This is how I am. Like grabbing the seats, like tripping, stumbling over my feet. Like I was just like, what's wrong? So I got in the bathroom. I couldn't even like sit. Like I felt like I had to throw up. Boo boo. I was sweating. I was in the airplane bathroom holding on to the walls. Now you know that's nasty when you just touching stuff in the nasty bathroom. I was like holding on to the walls. Jesus, I sat on the toilet with my pants on. That's nasty. Full Burberry outfit, Burberry leggings, Burberry shirt, Burberry shoes, and I'm sitting on the toilet with multiple $100 leggings on and a nasty toilet. And I'm sitting on the toilet with my pants on. I don't sit on the toilet with my bare butt, but I'm sitting on the toilet with my leggings on. I was like, it was just insanity, y'all. So, ooh, what happened to my camera? Ooh, what happened to my camera? So I'm sitting there like, I'm just like, Lord, like what's going on? So like I'm like about to cry, but I didn't cry. So like after like a minute, it just like whoosh, like it just like went away. So I go get back in my chair. I go to sleep. I was like, babe, I just feel so weird. And he was like what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't even know. I'm going back to bed. So I go back to sleep. We get off the plane. We get to Miami. We good. I'm like, we in Miami. We in Miami. We get in. We get to our place. It was cool. It was cool. It's good. It was good. We get to the Airbnb. I was good. Everything was good. We go to Rolling Loud the first day. Anyways, we go to Rolling Loud the first day. And, you know, I got all these pictures I'm going to show y'all because I'm just, like, cheesing and eating ices and eating hot dogs. Y'all, hot dogs was my thing. Basically, all in the beginning of pregnancy. Sausages. I was killing them, okay? At Rolling Loud, I had to eat, like, 3 sausages before Jordan was like, you want another hot dog, babe? It was so embarrassing. Because like I was like, ooh, like they got sausages, and they had like the grilled Polish sausages with grilled vegetables and Lay's, like plain Lay's chips. I don't even eat plain Lay's chips. When you know you got a good hot dog with plain Lay's chip, man, I just kept going back to that counter order. And Jordan was like, I'm going to watch the concert. I'm like, yeah, bye. Eating, drinking ices. I was just eating. So then the next day, we came, and I had on this fishnet, like a mesh outfit that I didn't even take pictures in because I was so fat in it, y'all, which was insane because I had tried on before I left and I was giving body yaddy yaddy. The next day I was like bloated. I didn't take no pictures in that. My tits was just like feeling so much larger than usual. I don't know, it was just weird. Like it was like my tits didn't really want to stay in the bra. My stomach was poking out the outfit. I was like, I am not taking a picture in this. Mind y'all, I ate like 4 more hot dogs that day, and I was waiting on the hot dogs. I was like, I need the hot dogs. Where is the hot dogs? Oh, I just remember where we was at. But I'm like, I need the hot dogs. So I was like dying to get to Rolling Loud just to get these hot dogs and eat ices. It was insanity. I was eating like ice cream, ices, hot dogs, so much stuff. Jordan's like, dang, you really like them hot dogs? I'm like, yeah, these hot dogs win. Sunday, I woke up, I just couldn't. I threw up, and after I threw up, I felt better. And then we ordered Benihana's. Jordan was like, we not gonna go today. Like, I'm just not feeling it. You not feeling it. We not going today. So, we ordered Benihana's. The Benihana's came without no garlic butter. I just felt so awful eating it. Jordan had ended up ordering us stuff, made us root beer floats, and he made me coffee. And we ended up just like chilling out that day. So Monday morning before we got on the flight, I threw up. I threw up in the thing, in the toilet. As we're going home, like as we're going through the airport, we had to sit in the airport all day because our flights was scheduled later, way later than our checkout time, and our rental had fell through. I told y'all about that. So we at the airport, I want to say from like 11 to 7. It was like awful. Like I just kept running to the bathroom to throw up. And it was so funny because people were in there like, oh my God, are you okay? As I'm just like puking my life away, ignoring the hell out of them. I was like laid in the airport, like on a chair like this, sleep with my legs wide open and my blanket on. It was just awful. So when my mom came, I was like, why are y'all in the bed? Y'all in Miami? I'm like, girl, I don't feel good. Like I thought I had food poisoning. I kept telling everybody I had food poisoning. So fast forward, I get home. You know, I'm like still feeling so sick. Mom was like, did you take COVID test? Blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't have COVID. I'm good. We got back that Monday. Tuesday was my birthday, my actual birthday, the 27th. So I had the not your average 19-year-old party. I had like threw up that whole night. I was feeling so bad. My dad gave me some like some oil. It's supposed to be like, I don't want to say it's not essential oil. It was like some type of, I don't even know. It was like a subtype of medicine, but it was like natural medicine, like not like, you know, like, oh, I doctored up. It was kind of like a herb or something like that, but just liquefied. And he like dropped it in my mouth, and he was like, it's gonna be really nasty, it's gonna make you feel better. And it did. So I ate I ate like so many bowls of nachos because that's what I wanted. I ate so many nachos, and I was like, my mind was off of it. I was good. I was like having fun with my family, blah 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 blah. So then that night came to an end. I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning, I want to say like next afternoon, throwing up, peeing on myself. Y'all know it's TMI, I'm so sorry. But I was throwing up, I was peeing on myself. I'm like, what is going on with me? Like, Jesus, help me. Then it was like, I was like either throwing up in the toilet or peeing on myself. And I was either peeing on myself in the floor and throwing up in the toilet, or peeing in the toilet and throwing up on the floor. Because my daddy's toilet in his tub is like further away than normal, so I couldn't like puke in the tub. It was just like, what? And then my daddy has a trash can. He had a trash can that has like net holes in it, so I can't throw up in the trash. It was just like so much. So I was just like, this is awful, man. So I want to say, like, I threw up like the whole day. My daddy had went to work, so I called my daddy. I'm like, Daddy, I need to go to the hospital. But he wasn't picking up at first, or he picked up and he was taking too long. So I called Jordan. I'm like, Jordan, I gotta go to the hospital right now. So Jordan is on his way to me. As he's on his way, my daddy comes strolling through the house like nothing ever happened. I'm like, oh my God, Daddy, take me to the hospital. And he just kept saying, I know you're pregnant. I know you're pregnant. I'm going to insert all the clips of him saying that I was pregnant, because he was telling me that I was pregnant on my birthday, Tuesday. He was like, I'm going to get you a pregnancy test. You just pregnant. Everybody already knows. I'm like, shut your mouth. Because my daddy used to always joke about me being pregnant since I was like 10. Since I was 10, literally. Didn't even know what a penis looked like. And he was saying, you're pregnant, you're pregnant. Ever since I got a period. I'm like, whatever. Like, I didn't even believe him. Mind you, I'm like, because I know what I do sexually and how I track my period and my ovulation, and I don't play. Like, I don't make mistakes like this, which is why I just know that my baby was just meant to be, because I don't get caught slipping. Like, I just not that girl. I'm not that girl. I don't do drunk nights. I don't play. TMI, but I had never ever had my club shot up, ever. Jordan has never ever before I got pregnant. So I was like, what is going on? Like, this is a fluke. This is a fluke. And I haven't banged nobody else. So I'm like, who did it? Like, who did it? Is it something you need to tell me? So anyway, my daddy comes in, so I'm like, okay, Jordan, my daddy here, so, he'll take me. So we get in the car. When we get in my car, I had this air freshener. Jordan brought me this air freshener, because y'all remember I had just got my truck, like, July 5th or something like that. So Jordan brought me this air freshener in there, and when he gave it to me, like, July 7th, because he had came over with this, and he was like, I got this for your car. I was like, oh, thank you, babe. And it was so fruity. I was like, why would you get the fruitiest thing you could find? He's like, he likes stuff like that. Man, when I got in the car, because I got a passenger seat, my daddy drove, the smell punched me in my face. I was like, oh, throw that out. Like, throw it out, throw it out. And my daddy couldn't, like, untie it or something. He's like, you'll be okay. Plus, I have cloth seats, so it had, like the scent had just, like went into my seats. Like, my seat had just, like, ate it up. So I was like, ride with the windows down. My daddy hitting all the speed bumps, swerving. Like, he was just being a big fat bubbly a-hole. I'm like, Daddy, like, be careful. So we get there, we wait, and I go throw up in the bathroom like 5 times. They finally call us to the back. They give me IV. They give me IV drip, which made me feel like 1,000 times better. Me and my daddy watched Dumb and Dumber. I got all, like, the little clips of that. We watched it. So I was so dehydrated that I couldn't pee. So when they came in, they didn't ask me. Like, they was just like, did you have COVID? Like, I just came from out of town. I think I got food poisoning, blah, blah, blah. So as they're talking to me, my daddy's like, well, give her a pregnancy test. So I'm like, okay. So they're like, okay, whatever. Whenever you can pee, here it is. So they gave me, like I said, they gave me a drip because I was so drained. So I had to wait. I had to wait until I had anything to go, because I didn't have to go. They was like, if you keep waiting, it'll eventually hit you. So they came back and somebody was like, go try and pee and stop playing. I'm like, I literally don't have to pee. Like, it wasn't even like a thing in my mind, like, oh, you may be pregnant. I never ever felt, not once, like I may be pregnant. I was like, this is a joke. Mind you, I haven't even missed a period at this point. I never missed a period. And I track all my periods. I didn't miss a period. I wasn't even late. My period was supposed to come to the 11th. So I was perfectly fine. I was like, just vibing. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the bathroom. I finally pee in the cup. I bring it out and give it to the guy. I'm sitting in the bed watching TV. So he comes and he was like, hey, Dad, you know, step out. When he said that, I kind of already knew. Because I was like, why are you putting my daddy out? He was like, she's an adult. You know, step out. I'm like, for what? I'm thinking, I know I ain't got no diseases. I know my man ain't been out here creeping on low. Like, what's going on? So he put out here. And he was just like, well, congratulations. You're pregnant. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yes. So immediately I was going to start to cry. But I was like, I cannot cry because I'm not telling my daddy. I'm going to go abort it. Nobody's going to know. That's the first thing I thought. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Mama loves you. Please don't be mad. But that was the first thing I thought. So I was like, okay, keep it together. So I was like, what? He was like, yeah, like the nurse is going to come back, give you an ultrasound. Do you want to tell your dad? I was like, no. He was like, okay. I'm gonna tell you tell him you get blood work. I was like, okay. So as he's walking out, my dad is all like, yeah, doctor, was the pregnancy test positive? And the doctor was like, well, her COVID test was negative. And my daddy was like, oh, okay. At least walked in. The doctor was so cool. So my daddy sits down or whatever. My daddy's like, so I know you're pregnant. Like, how far along are you? I'm like, I'm not pregnant. He like, okay, Anita, you want to lie to me? You want to lie to me? Fine, just lie to me. I was, I just like bust. I just couldn't even hold it. I was just like, I don't even know why I thought I was gonna be able to do it. I just busted some shit. I was like, they told me to tell many months I'm gonna go get ultrasound. I just air myself out because I'm not a good liar, bro. So then immediately I call I text Jordan. I said, Jordan, they telling me I'm pregnant. Jordan had to text me 78 times in a row. I couldn't even call him. I was too distraught. I called my mom. My mom's drunk. My mom just left a party. And she's at work. Wasted. Oh my God. Hope her job doesn't see this. She's taking a nap at work. I was like, Mom, they trying to tell me I'm pregnant. That's exactly I'm talking. She's like, hello. No. Who's telling you you're pregnant? You went to the doctor? No, this is what happens when you do grown folks things. You'll be alright. Take the test. Not that big a deal. As I'm just like crying hysterically. So then she's like, well, do you know like this, that, and third? I'm like, no. My day, like, she haven't even went through with it, Kim. Like, wait, she about to do everything and we'll call you back or whatever. So mom's like, okay, good night. Stop crying. Love you. I'm like, ah. So then they take me to the back, to the ultrasound room. And I had this black lady, beautiful chocolate lady. She was such a bitch. Excuse my language. She was absolutely horrible. They had to give me a cooch scan. So, you know, they put like the cooch thing. They give me a cooch ultrasound. So she was like, I'm going to put some gel on this. You can put it in by yourself. She's like, is this what is this, your third kid? Mind you, I'm crying on the table. I was like, she's like, I said, this is my first. She was like, oh, I'm just joking. She was yanking that wand thing around in my cooch. I'm like, girl, I know you feel this thing is tight. Don't play with me. Don't play with me because you got 5 kids, sweetie. And you mad that you at work, sweetie. So anyway, she was trying to hurt me and make me mad or whatever. So they rolled me there in a wheelchair while I cried or whatever. But then she made me walk back. She didn't push me in the wheelchair. That's why I don't like her. Yo. Anyway, so I get back. So they told me, I can't remember exactly how many weeks they told me because they was wrong anyways. They told me that I was, they went based off my last period, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they went based off my last period, which I can't remember all the calculations and stuff. And like I said, they was wrong because they told me I was further along than I was. I'll tell y'all in another story time how I found that out. I'm sure y'all know how, but whatever. They told me I was further along. I ended up not even being that far. It was just so stupid. So anyways, I go back to the room. I get my stuff. I go to my daddy's house. My daddy like, so what you gonna do? I'm like, oh, we getting rid of it. He like, you gonna get rid of it? I'm like, we getting rid of it. We taking it to the grave. He like, all right, bet. Bet. So all of us had knew. So by the morning time come, my mom was blowing me up. Mind you, I don't get back to like 5 o'clock in the morning to my daddy house. So I'm sleeping. So they had prescribed me a bunch of medicine. So like at 12 o'clock, my mom just kept calling me. So I was like, okay, I'm about to get the medicine and come home. Come home to her house because I was in my daddy house. So I'm leaving or whatever. I'm leaving her house. I got mocha. Yeah, I had mocha. I got mocha, car seat, this, that, and the third. Did I have mocha? Or did I have a bag? I had something that was just like weighing me. I think it was mocha car seat. Yeah, I think I had mocha. I definitely had mocha because she ended up running up the stairs. So yeah, so I was carrying mocha. Get to the car. The smell was killing me. I had to like drive. I went to stop and give me a drink. And I got home or whatever. And I like sat at the table. And I'm thinking like my mom's going to eat me out. Because my mom's whole life she's been telling me, don't have a baby. Babies that are not planned will ruin your life. That's all she used to tell me growing up. Man, I said to my mom, I was like, so, this is what we're going to do for the gender reveal. I'm about to call my mom. This is going to do a baby shower. We're going to have a big baby shower. I've been thinking all night. I'm a G. I'm a grandma. Yeah, I'm going to be good. I'm like, hold the phone. Mind you, once I found out I was pregnant, I was in there crying. It's a whole video. I'll think about if I want to put it in here or not. Because I was really emotional. But I was just like, crying like how I've done everything right. And I'm just like, I don't make mistakes, I don't play around, and I get pregnant out of all these girls that just want to throw their cooch up and get the club shot up for fun and stuff like that. Why am I the one becoming a mom? I'm confused. So I was crying, not to mention, and Jordan's texting me the whole time, are you okay? Whatever you want to do, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna pay your bills for the rest of your life. Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you. Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you and this baby. I'm gonna take care of everything. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so. Man texted me, he's sorry like 72 times. I thought he trapped me. He said sorry so many times. I'm like, nigga, you was the culprit. Because why did you keep texting me sorry? He was guilty. Guilty! But anyways, so my mom's all like planning. I'm like, Mom, don't tell anybody like I might go to get abortion. She's like, abortion? We don't even talk about stuff like that in this house. You sound like stupid. You're sounding stupid. Anyways, I'm going to call my mom and tell her. I'm like, Ma, don't call anybody. What does she do? She tell everybody. She tells everybody at her job because I told her that she couldn't tell my family. It was just so much, y'all. So, long story short, I'll tell y'all another story about, like I said, a whole nother story, how this story went different. But that'll be like I said, a spinoff of how I found out I was pregnant. Y'all see the title when that title comes. So for the second time I found out that I was still pregnant with my son was Sweetie's Day. So Sweetie's Day, I told my mom and told Jordan. And my mom was like in denial at first, like, I don't even want to hear it, like, whatever. Don't even talk to me, like, whatever.
Yeah, Mom, what is it? Was you sleeping? Ma, why are you being so mean looking? Take it. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
What is that?
Open it. Mom, why are you looking cringe? Mom, why are you staring at it like that? Open it.
I'm not opening shit.
No, open it. Mom,
Why are you giving me this shit?
open it.
No. Why are you giving me all this stupid shit?
Look in there. Take it out. It's not being cringe.
Girl, get out of my room with this shit.
Ma, open it. Oh, stop being cringe. Why are you looking at me like that? Open it. Stop being.
Put this shit in here for real.
Just open it. Is that so cute? Why you gonna throw it like that? That could be used. Little diapers.
What is this?
Ma, keep looking.
Girl, I done looked in the motherfucker. I see it in there.
Why?
Get out of my room playing.
I'm serious. We're gonna have a kid. I'm serious, Ma. Do I need to go get the other ones out of my car?
No. bottle, but get out of here.
Why?
And Jordan was like, because I gave him a baby bottle and he didn't even know what it was. I was like, oh my god, my baby is doomed. I gave him a baby bottle in a box. He was like, what is this? Thank you, babe. I'm like, do you know what that is? He was like, not really. I'm like, it's a baby bottle. He was like, oh, are you pregnant? I'm like, yes, Jordan. Jeez Louises. My daddy was not happy. He was not happy. I don't know. He wasn't as mean as I thought he would be though. He wasn't as mean. He was mean a little bit, but he wasn't as mean as I thought he would be. I definitely thought that he would be way meaner, but he wasn't. So that was good because I didn't need that. Yes. So yeah, that's basically how I found out I was pregnant, y'all. And now I'm 6 months with my baby, honey. And I love him. I love me some him. We have his full name picked out. Nobody knows his name. It's a surprise. So yeah. You guys know that I found out he had a heart condition. So I'm just documenting my journey with that. Documenting my mom journey, period. And we're just gonna make the best of whatever, you know. I definitely feel like my baby was meant to be here, especially with his heart condition, because I was just like, what is the odds of me getting pregnant when I really don't even be careless? Like, I don't be careless. I don't do this often. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like a lot I want to say that I don't really want to say because it's TMI. But I'm like, what's the odds of me getting pregnant and then my baby having a rare heart condition? And then, like, it's just like a lot of and then. So I definitely feel like I'm having this baby for a reason. And I feel like he's going to be like a walking testimony. And I just feel like it's just something that we have to get through, you know. So keep following me on our journey. Put some thumbs up. Put some laughing if this made you laugh in the comments. Tell me you guys' story in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe so you can become part of Kim's Clique. And until next time, I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I am out, and I came to be back again.